guys, it's Becca. So about a year ago, maybe longer, probably longer actually, I made a crown braid tutorial. However, that is not how I do my crown braids anymore. Recently, my friend Quartz she's Emma R. Swan on Twitter and Sarah Walker's on Tumblr, and she got to go to dinner with Jennifer Morrison at the Oz Comic Con, and while at that dinner she asked Jennifer how she did her crown braids, because if any of you guys know, I am obsessed with braids. Obsessed with Jennifer Morrison, but also I just love her braids. I think they are amazing. So, and she actually braids her own hair. So at the dinner, Quartz asked her, how do you do your braids? Or how do you do your crown braid tutorial? And she told her. So this is how Jennifer Morrison does her crown braid. It's a little different, well actually a lot different than what I did before. The problem with crown braids sometimes is that you'll notice one side is heavier than the other side, and this is a way to do it so that both sides are equal and it's more, I don't know, equal. So what you want to do, I'm sorry if I look this way, I have a mirror right here. Also, I'm sorry for the noise, but it's really freaking hot, so I have a fan in my room. My hair is a mess because I just took it out of braids, obviously. But okay, so what you want to do is you're going to want to split your hair into two parts. And in order for there not to be a part when you're doing your crown braid, you're going to want... Okay, so I'm an idiot and I turn around and you can't hear what I'm saying. But basically, all I'm saying is that you need to, there's going to be two sections. And so the section you're going to do second, you want to take the first, a little bit of the first layer of it, like the top layer, and bring it over to the section you're going to start with. And that's just so when you braid it, you're not going to have a part down the middle, which is fine. I do that a lot of the time as well, but for this specific tutorial, you're not going to want to do that. So you can just go ahead and put this side off for now, and then you're going to want to start doing a Dutch braid. I talk about how to do Dutch braids in my other one. It's really just a French braid but backwards. So you're going to want to take a piece. Oh my gosh, the fan is making this so hard. You're going to want to take a piece, split it into 3 sections, and instead of, for French braid, you go over, but for the Dutch braid, you're going to go under. So take a piece, go under, take another piece. You're going to want to do smaller sections, probably, and then just keep going. You're going to want to make sure that you're doing it relatively close to the crown of your head, because it's a crown braid. Make sure you're pulling tight. I'm really sloppy when I'm taking pieces. It's probably better to be more precise, but I'm sloppy about it. And it's okay if you're a little messy and you notice there's some pieces sticking out or whatever, because you can just fix that with bobby pins. Okay, now that you got to this, you're going to braid all the way down, and you're going to go as far as you can. Also, I'm sorry, I'm like super dressed down right now, but I'm actually going to work out after this. I found that crown braids are great for working out, especially running, which I'm going because it gets really hot outside and you get all sweaty, but your crown braid keeps it all up there. Okay, so just tie it off with a little baby elastic. Like so. So basically right now all you have is like a pigtail that goes a little farther back. So this side is where it gets a little more difficult. It seems more difficult than it is, especially when you're gonna watch me do it. It's gonna seem really hard, but it's not that bad. So it's gonna be hard for me to talk when I'm doing it. So I'm just gonna explain what I'm gonna do now, and then I'm just gonna do it. So I'm basically just gonna flip my head over and start from the crown back here and braid it up. You're doing the same exact thing you're doing on this side, except you're braiding it upwards. And make sure, because this is probably the hardest part, is making sure that it goes on the actual crown of your head, because when you're braiding up, sometimes it will just go like this. But you're going to want to make sure it like curves. So this is going to look difficult while I'm doing it, but it's just because my hair is really knotty. So okay. And I hope you can see fine. Okay, and now you're just going to braid it to the tip again. Okay, now you look kind of funny, but what you want to probably do next is, you can do this either before or after you pin. It really doesn't matter, but I'm going to pull out. It makes it bigger and fuller. So you just grab the tips of the braid and pull out. It's going to not look as full up here, but that's okay. So just pull it out, and you can always do it more after you pin it. So now you're gonna pin it, and it's easier. I need to be up at the mirror to do it, but I will be right back. So all I've done is pulled the pieces over and tucked them underneath the other braids to hide them. This is probably well, not necessarily one of the hardest parts, but it can be tricky at first. All you're doing is making it so it looks like it's one braid all the way around. So just tucking them under and you know, figuring out how to make it do that. Then you can just go ahead, and if you have any pieces sticking out, you can pin those. That didn't do anything. You can pin those and, you know, just fix any flyaways. I personally prefer my braids to be a little messy, so I like to pull out pieces, whether it be from here, the back, wherever, make them a little, you know, a little fluffier. I prefer my braids to be like that. If you don't want to, feel free to keep it clean, doesn't really matter. JMO has a lot of hair, I've noticed, so her braids are a lot fuller and her crown braids are a lot, you know, thicker. So, I mean, to make them thicker or fuller, not necessarily thicker, like I said before, you can just pull out these pieces like that, or you can keep it small. It really doesn't matter. Whatever is your preference. So I guess that's really all I have to say. How many times have I said throughout this video? Probably about 50. Thank you to Quartz for asking JMO how she does her crown braid tutorial, and thank you to JMO for telling Quartz how you do your crown braid tutorial. I really appreciate it. I guess that's all. Okay, I'm sorry if this was really crappy. I'm not great at tutorials, but hopefully it helped you at least a little bit. Yeah, okay, bye guys. Love you.